Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Center. I will be in Vegas, not this weekend, but the following weekend. And I got to meet Tracy the last time I was in Vegas. I was sitting there playing one of my favorite games, um, not craps. I was playing a slot machine. And all of a sudden, this person goes, "Hey, Jeff." And there was Tracy. Tracy and her husband sat there and came to Ellis Island. They're from Texas, and I got to meet up with them. And I didn't thank you enough, Tracy. And I got to thinking about it, and I made a mistake. You came and said hi to me as I was playing Huff and More Puff, and that's the machine I won a lot of money on. So I quit playing to focus in on you. If you had not been there, I would not have won this hand pay. So I got the golden buzzsaw, which I've never gotten before. That brings you up to the second rail, and then I got the mansion bonus, which I've never gotten before either. So let me show you. Let me show you what this hand pay looks like. It's on my phone here. Put it right in there. Focus. Oh yeah, that's a win-win in my book. And I did not sit there and thank you for stopping me to play that and talk to you as I was playing that game. Slot machines work off of a random number generator. So if I continued on, I would have probably got a bonus, but it wouldn't have ensured it would have been that bonus. It could have been better. More than likely, it probably would have been worse. So thank you so much for stopping and saying hi. And guys, if you're ever there and know I'm there and see me, just sit there and say hi. It makes a lot of confusion for people who don't know who I am, especially at the craps table. Especially if you sit there and just do more like, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" Then people will be wondering, "Oh, who is this person?" Be fantastic. We'll make a big thing of it, and only you and I will know what's really going on. But thanks again for being there and saying hi. That really made my day. Um, Today, I want to sit there and focus in on something that people are leaving out, and what I mean by people, I mean YouTubers. Um, I'm not going to sit there and point and shoot and say it's this person and this is what they said. Um, I'm not going to do that. Ed Robinson would, but you know, Ed's Ed, and I'm not at Ed's level, so I can't sit there and do that. But there was a person that I didn't even know had a YouTube channel. They had a YouTube channel. Said they're going to go live, and they went live, and they proceeded to lose 2 grand and had to stop. They're still recording. There's still people playing. Had to get more money, bring more money to the table, and at the very end, they might have gotten back total in their chip tray maybe 2,500. So in at 4, out at 250. That's not good to me. I would have felt bad for my fan base, my friends, my colleagues to even have shown that one. Of course, it was live. There's no way you can hide live. I've gone live quite a few times, but you never sit there and saw me lose 2 grand, go to the cage, get more, get more money. Here's the thing, and I'll be up for the challenge if anybody wants to do it. I would challenge anybody to $100. Whoever can double their money first at the craps table, playing the same game, wins the challenge. Very hard to do. You're very limited to do that. If you can make more, doubling your money, with less, you're a better craps player than someone that can take 4 grand, 10 grand, make a wild play, and go, "Oh, look at that, I'm at $15,000. Just saying. I would be ashamed if that were me in my craps channel to go live and lose almost 4 grand. Come back up to 2,000, 2,500 and say, yep, that's it, that's good. And the fan base going, yeah, that was good, I like that. I don't know. I don't. I have no words. I have no words for that. I'd have more respect for somebody that started with 500, played an hour, and they're at 700 than someone that started with 2 grand, lost 2 grand, had to go to the cage, get 2 grand more, come back to the table, and ended up with a total maybe 2,500. Just saying. That one person made $200 more than what they came with. They had less opportunities to play. It was harder for them to get a foot up than somebody that has a lot of money. They can put, $50 on 10 and $50 on 4. A better player would be able to do more with less. Just saying. Tell me what you guys think. It's like saying Brian Christopher is a better slot player than somebody who just only does minimum bets. Because see, minimum bets, you're not going to have the 20 grand, 70 grand rolling out of the machine, but it's based upon a percentage. And pretty much somebody playing at the lowest versus someone playing at the highest, it's still exactly the same percentage when it comes to a hand pay or a bonus being won. It's still about the same. If you look at that video or that picture I showed you of my hand pay, that was $12.50. I won 4,123. You take 4,123, divide it by 1250, that gives you how much percentage of that win was. And if you were playing at like a dollar bet, you could still sit there and say, at that bonus, times it by the same percentage, that's what you're going to win. It doesn't matter which level you're playing at. The percentage of a bonus is still a percentage of a bonus, and most of it doesn't fluctuate in between the denoms. It only changes of how quickly that those bonuses occur throughout the denoms, if that makes sense. Same thing with craps. A person that's only playing $5, $10, if they get the bonus, the all tall small, if they have a 10 and hit the 10, or have a 4 and hit the 4, that's the same percentage as somebody playing higher. The only difference is that when that player that's playing higher loses, they're going to lose a lot more versus somebody who's only playing $5, $10. That's the only difference. Truly, that's only the difference. It's still the same aspect ratio, still gets paid the same, still exactly the same. One person's playing at a higher level, one person playing at a lower level, but the payouts are exactly identical. They're still going to pay you 3-2 on blackjack if you're playing $1,000 a hand or $5,000 a hand. It doesn't matter. Blackjack's going to pay out the same. A pass line bet will pay out the same if you have $100 on there or $5,000 on there. A flat bet is a flat bet. You get paid exactly the same. Doesn't matter. So let's hang on to our money. Let's count how many rolls we've had and sit there and say, I'm pulling the plug at 7 or 8 and retain our money and let our bonus work. Our bonus is there for the long run. And as you see in today's video, well, something happened to our long run. The bonus is there for the long run. Everything else is going to be the short term. If you sit there and say, I can only probably do 5 rolls, then do 5 rolls. Practice doing 5 rolls, turning your bet off. Once you've got that under your belt, sit there and say, you know what? I am rolling 8s or 9s before I 7 out. So go from 5 rolls to turning your money off, go to 6 or go to 7. The only way you're going to improve is push your goal puck further out. That's the only way you're going to sit there and improve. But shame on that person's YouTube channel for even showing that. What are you? Here, lose $2,000. I want my channel to be on how to win. I want to see you guys win. You guys want to see me win. We want to share our experiences, and we want to grow from our experiences. I don't see how that's growth at all. That's moldy. That's no different than anybody else at the craps table. I want to be different. I want to sit there and have people point and sit there and say, you know what, you bet different. Nobody else turns their bets off, but you do. And look, we've all lost. How to win at the table consistently. Simple, but nobody wants to do it. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have comments, put them out there. If you sit there and say, I think I can do your challenge, put it up there. I'll do it. $100, same table. You have to play on everyone's turn. I'm up for it. It's $100. See what happens. It makes you really think, because one bad move could spell disaster. One bad move could spell disaster. I mean, you could put all 100 on the field if you wanted to. Maybe we should make a rule that you can't do that. You can only put a quarter of what you have in the field. So the highest you could ever do, if you only had 100, would be $25. I think that'd be fair. You can only put a quarter of what you have in front of you in the field. If you were to do a, you could do a pass line. If you do a lay bet, it can only be a quarter. I don't know. You guys tell me the rules. What do you think the rules should be? You and I duking it out, $100 each. Who can sit there and double their money? Same table. Now, whoever has the dice, there's no rules about that. Or should you just start when you have the dice? I don't know. Who's up for the challenge? Tell me what your rules would be. I'm looking forward to this. Thanks for watching, guys. Here is today's video. All right, guys. We are starting this strategy off with $250. It's a $25 table. We are going to do 10, 10, 10 on our bonus. I missed it by one. $25 table, so I will do $30 here. Let me get some more nickels here. The reason why is in case if a 7 should show up prior to the point, I want this to cover my bonus. So that's $30. That's $30. I'm going to do $1.12, $1.02, $2.03. That's easier for me to do it than just put it on the C. That way my payout is correct and people won't try to correct me. I'm not a dealer. I'm just a player. So in case if I do throw a 7 before the puck is on, I'll lose that. This will cover that. If I wanted to, I could actually make it 35. And that will cover the $4 here. So everything is covered. So we're starting out with 35. We still have the same amount of money in the middle of the table. $250. When you are shooting, look at the end of the table where you want your dice to land. Don't look anywhere else. Wherever you are looking, that's where the dice should land. It's kind of like driving. You will start going places where your eyes are when you're driving. That's why you gotta be careful what you're looking at when you're driving. It's going to be a 10. We lose our $4 here. And I'd rather lose $4 here than lose 35 there. Our bonus is working. And I'm going to put a quarter on 5, a quarter on 9, 30 on 6, and 30 on 8. I'm not going to play the field. I think I can stay away from field numbers. Even though I just hit a 10, I know. I'll try my hardest. If not, I'll put money in the field. 5. Now see, if you had money in the field, you would have lost that on that one right there. So that's going to pay me 35. And I'm going to take this right over and place it right there. It's my second roll. Yo! My landing was too close. But hey, we got 12 out of the way. Midnight's the next one that's super hard for me to get. It's going to be a 9. That one's going to pay 35. And we're going to go all in. Mark our 9. That's going to be throw number 4. $10. That's your point. $35. Yeah, this was 35. I'm going to take $4 more. Place it on the midnight 2 and $2 on the 3. It's going to be my midnight. I am only missing the 8 now. This pays 30 to 1. I lose this. I lose these guys. Get some more 1s here. Set that back up. That's throw number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6. We gotta get ourselves. Well, we got ourselves back on the table. That's done. Puck is off. Okay, I'm ready to roll. Five. We lose our $1 chips there. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 7 rolls right now. I would really like for the 5 and the 9 to hit one more time. I really want the 8 to hit one time. But we're getting close on that mark that we should turn everything off. Let's see if I can hit an 8, a 5, or a 9. 4. Four doesn't do me anything. So put some mark up there. Nine. I got my 9. That's going to pay 84. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. And I'm gonna play the short game, even though, I really want to hit another 9, put more money up on that. If I would have done that, that would have been, I would have given back the $84 plus $1, and then the next win would have been 203. So I'm not going to do that. Play it safe. That's what the whole video is, playing the short game. But we continue on with our bonus. We still need an 8. There goes our 8. We'll mark the 8, and that's going to pay us $350. And now we need we need 2, 3, and 6. Let's see for the 6. That's a 9. I would be willing to change my dice set once I got the 6 in hopes to get the 2 and the 3. And there was 7. It's not going to happen. We lose this guy. we get back $10 for our one bonus, being that we won that one. This was turned off, so we'll add this to our stack. So we started the game with 250. That's 250. That's 3, 4, 5, 518. 518 profit. Short game works every single time. When I started this video, I did not say, but I was going to go to 7. I was going to stop at 7. And I really wanted either one more 5 or one more 9. Because I wanted to at least hit a 5, 6, 8, or 9 twice. So I did risk it a hair more. Once I did hit my 9, I sat there and turned it off, and I made a special effort to get the 8. And that's why we're up so much. But again, the short game always wins. The short game will always win. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good one.